Hi, Guy Griffiths here with a quick preview of our gym member recovery seminar, which is running on Monday, 14th of December at 1 p.m. Pre-COVID, retention looked a little bit like this at your typical 1,000 member club. You can scale it up or down depending on your business. But we would often have around 250 dormant members who hadn't been for over a month, say, and we would be trying to get those back. There'd be a bunch, probably around 10% of your 1,000 members would be new, would be focusing on their member journey, all that kind of stuff, making sure they're getting used to visiting, building the exercise habit. And you'll have a number of members in recovery as well, people who have visited recently, but not in the last 2 or 3 weeks, that we're constantly trying to get back. So actually around 500 active members we see normally, plus the 100 new. And traditional retention is trying to get members back from recovery, trying to motivate the ones who are active, keep them active, and to try and get dormant members to return, possibly on the new member journey. So that was the old days, if you like, or traditional member retention. What we see now is that lockdown happened, and at our 1,000 member club, depending on how long your local lockdown was, you might have had half of your members become dormant, or even all of them become dormant if lockdown has been more than a month, and depending on what your dormant triggers are. So we had this problem. That's the way it has been. It's possible that a lot of your members were still active and that they tracked that on your app or they visited your online classes. They've not been visiting, but we do need to change the parameters in how we look at active members these days. You've also probably or possibly got some new members who've come on with your online membership. However, the bad news is you've also probably got a bunch of cancellations. And we've seen between 20 and 50% of members cancel at various different clubs that we've spoken to or worked with. So on average, it's around a quarter. So 25% of members have cancelled during lockdown. So that's the way it is. As we come out of lockdown, however, we've now got a 750 member club rather than a 1,000 member club. And as we open the doors to the club again, not everyone floods back in straight away. We get a bunch of active members, and that's great, but we see a lot of members who are still dormant or possibly on freeze, and we need to get them back, not necessarily visiting the club, but we need to get them active again and paying for some kind of membership. So around 350 members are dormant typically. We've maybe got a few new members. We also, surprising to some, have some members in recovery who came back once. This was particularly noticeable after lockdown 1, but we're seeing it again after lockdown 2 here in England at least. Members visit once or twice, or maybe just once after lockdown, and then don't come back for a few weeks for lots of different reasons, but they need recovering again, just like in pre-COVID times. So although we're only, week 2 of reopening at the moment in England, we do have members who visited once. We thought they were back, we thought they're safe, but actually we need to do something about it. So members are in recovery. We've got a number of active members, and just like before, we need to work on getting cancelled members back and on getting dormant and recovery members back being active, either visiting the club or active in some other form. And that's what this webinar is going to focus on. It's 1 hour. For the first half, we're going to look at recovery strategies, so campaigns and follow-ups and new membership options. And the second part, we'll look at more of these new membership models that clubs are using and selling today, not just to do with fitness, but also health and nutrition, and all different ways of supporting your members. So if you'd like more details, have a look at this snappy URL, ggfitrecovery.eventbrite.co.uk, which is also where you can buy your tickets. They're £20, 50% of the proceeds go to Mind, the mental health charity. We look forward to seeing you if you can join us on Monday, the 14th of December at 1 p.m. It won't just be me talking, it will be you interacting and answering questions and pitching in as well. So it will be an interactive event. Look forward to seeing you on Monday. Thank you very much.